Salutations. Today I'm going to be talking about whatever I want to talk about, and right now, I have a bone to pick with the art community. That's what I have to give. Let's start out with references. I've heard pretentious artists say that if you use a reference, then you're cheating. If we didn't use references, art wouldn't look like this.
Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, cause you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
This is a medieval dog painting. This is the product of an artistically inclined professional who didn't know what a dog looked like. Let's be realistic, art is degrading to our mental health. Do you know what a frog looks like? Of course you don't, because if you did, you could paint it perfectly.
Ooh woo, I wish I could do art like that. I guess I just don't have it in me.
I get the unhealthy urge to swallow a fork. Artistic gifts and talent don't exist. God didn't shoot magic into my mouth one day, turning me into a supreme formidable alpha chad. I sat down in my underwear in the dark for multiple years, painting and using my gigabrain to get where I'm at now. And you best believe, I'm climbing that mountain to this day. Instead of complaining about your skill level, work smart with patience, and you'll be rewarded by the universe. Don't ask me to draw you upon the second discovering that I'm an artist.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services.
I'm not a free art vending machine placed on this earth to fulfill your narcissistic needs and wants.
Oh, what's that? The leg looks like it's broken? That's just my style, okay? You don't get it, guys. It's just the way I draw things. I draw people with broken legs. Everybody in my world has a broken left leg.
I personally had someone trace over my artwork and then immediately claimed that it wasn't traced, but it was inspired. Bitch, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. I downloaded the image and pasted it over my own. The lines matched up completely. The tracing didn't really bother me, actually. In fact, I was surprised that my art was good enough to be traced. But it bothered me because of how much they tried to hide it afterwards because they couldn't own what they did. You're digging yourself a deeper hole by being that obvious, and to be honest, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. I pop an artery every time I see a post entailing,
Oh, ooh woo, just a 60-second sketch. IDK, might delete later because it's trash.
Meanwhile, paints an entire masterpiece, looks like something that came out of the womb of heaven itself. We all know your game. Being self-taught doesn't make you an art prodigy. I was one of these little fuckers, these little cancer cells whose ego was so fragile that I didn't think I needed an art teacher. I thought I was above everybody else. At the age of, what, 10? For the record, I don't regret getting an art teacher. In fact, that man was the best thing to ever happen to my art journey. I'm sorry to do the anime nerds dirty like this, but stop complaining about your art teacher and how your art teacher hates your anime art. I get it. I get anime is your preferred style and lifelong passion, but the teacher only wanted you to demonstrate the fundamentals of the human body. I'm speaking on behalf of the entire Reddit community when I say it's safe to point out how inhuman anime is. An anime girl is more on par with Howard the Alien over here. Every time I hear somebody gatekeep what is and isn't art, just like Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the art community has a hierarchy of different skills and styles. You could blow chunks on a crusty blanket and god, you can call that art if you really want to. For some reason, every beginner feels the need to dive into finding a style. It's like the MacGuffin. It's like the Excalibur. They're trying to pull out the stone. Well, you can't have the Excalibur unless you have the stone first. What I'm saying is, I might be sounding like an old, neglected piece of bread when I say style comes after you have a reasonable understanding foundation of the fundamentals. Stop making art politically correct and enforcing a standard based on your morals onto somebody else's painting.
Did I just catch you having fun? Sweet Jesus! Lord have mercy!
Art is a playground for everybody. Quit commanding people to do art in a specific way. Do it yourself instead. Listen, I hate Sonic diaper smut just as much as the next guy, but people are inclined to make whatever they want. If you don't know what I'm talking about, consider yourself lucky, and don't look it up. Please, for God's sakes, don't look it up. You can't steal color. I don't need to say why. If I need to explain to you why you can't steal color, I think you have a problem in your head. As I mentioned before, there is a hierarchy of skills, and this transcends from art into really any other proficiency out there. You know, at the top of the pyramid, dwells the dabblers. The bottom consists of the art gods that we all look up to and jerk off to. The majority of artists are inexperienced and are often insecure about their art, and as we know, any community involving insecure monkeys is a spicy but cancerous one. I have personally found that the majority of insecure artists are willingly ignorant and spiteful, but we can't forget that these chimps are probably more afraid of us than we're afraid of them. Like a spider on the wall, or a Karen during a Black Friday sale trying to rebel against corporate Best Buy. I think you get my point. Every community has assholes. Welcome to the game. That's all until next time. I'm gone.